Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I'll be talking about Thursday, the 11th of May. Today the moon is in Aquarius. It's squaring the sun, which is in Taurus, along with Uranus. Also, the moon, I should point out, the moon is also alongside Pluto, which is also in the first degree of Aquarius. So this can be a tough day on Taurus, on Leo also, and definitely on Scorpio. This same vibe will continue, will extend to Friday also. So how's it going to be for all signs? Let's break it down. Aries, this is a nice day. Definitely it's easier, it's funnier, it's more interesting than Tuesday and Friday and Wednesday. So get to work, start working, get things done. Between today, Thursday and Friday, you should get things done and wrapped up. Jupiter, which is in its last week, visiting your sign. This visit takes place once every 12 years. Sends you best of vibes if you were born on the 18th, 19th of April. Taurus, this can be a very important day. It can be tough. Definitely you have important tasks waiting for you. These vibes extend also to Friday. So make sure that whatever you're doing it right. Don't put yourself under the spotlights unless you know that you have done your homework well and that you're actually very well prepared. In this case, you can be extremely lucky. Okay, let's move now to Gemini. It's a fine day. It was really tough. It's not a nice, happy period. The first part of May is not that easy. It can be a bit tough, the first 3 weeks of May. So now we are in the second week of May. You still have another week, which can be a little bit tough. So today is one of those days during this first part of May, which gives you time to enjoy yourself, time to make a statement, time to get things done the right way. So this can be a lucky day, plus or minus. Especially if you were born on the 21st, 22nd of May. Cancer, it's easier today than Tuesday and Wednesday. You have a chance to make things right. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything really bad in the Cancerian life now, except if you were under the influence of Pluto. The opposition of Pluto, if you were in the last signs, meaning like if you were born between the 19th and the 22nd of July, maybe you have some problems lately. In all cases, Cancerians today, you can enjoy a nice day, a nice, very efficient day at work, at school, wherever you are. But planet Mars is near your birth date. If you were born between the 17th and the 19th of July, be extra careful. Venus sends you great vibes if you were born, let's say, if you were born between the 26th and the 30th of June. Let's move now to Leo. Leo, this is not an easy day. It can be a very stormy kind of day, talking astrologically. So this means that you really need to pay attention to whatever you say, whatever you do. Drive carefully, mind your language, and stay away from conflicts. You have great energy. This great energy is boiling, it's boiling, it's boiling. It's like a volcano. What you have to do is think twice before you say anything. You have so much energy, so much energy. If you don't handle it well, it can go in the wrong direction, you know? But if you handle it well, it can be very efficient. The weak point today is I will not say confrontations. I would say that any face-to-face something, maybe it's a neighbor, you go down the parking, you find someone parked in front of you, you can't go out because this neighbor or someone needs to go down to the drugstore, get something, and you have to be patient today, otherwise things may escalate. Be extra careful, especially if you were born on the 23rd, 24th of July. Things may get actually very nasty, very dirty, very tough for these two natives, Leos. Let's move now to Virgo. Virgo, this is a fine day, but it's a long day, which is fine. You know that you're totally covered, you're totally supported by the Sun and Uranus. You can be very lucky. This is a long busy day, definitely. It will extend Thursday and Friday. It can get a little bit bumpy on Saturday and Sunday, but that's another story. It's a weekend. So do your job well. You have to be very careful. You have to know what you're saying, what you're doing, especially if you were born, precisely if you were born on the 29th, 30th, or 31st of August. Okay? Let's move now to Libra. Libra, this is a nice day. The moon is in it's an air sign, so this is a nice day. It helps you completely. It adds so much flavor to your day. It gives you a lot of optimism. You need that. I think it's one of those beautiful days, sunny days that bring great empowerment, that they bring great insights, and I think you can be a very charismatic person and very lucky. Not only today, but by Friday also. Everybody can be super lucky, especially if you were born between the 22nd, 24th of September. Moving to Scorpio, it is a tough day. Things may get a little bit bumpy, or maybe a lot bumpy. You may lose the interest of someone you care for. Maybe you lose the trust or the confidence they put in you. Be extra careful, especially with those people around you, people who really trusted you. So on the other hand, it can be something like a very unstable relation. It can it can reach a breakup situation. So be extra careful. Don't tempt the devil, let us say. Okay, be extra careful, especially if especially if you were born on the 11th, 12th of November. Okay, let's move now to Sagittarius. It's a fine day. It's a busy day. It's quite active, very active. The moon in Aquarius gives you those beautiful, insightful, and very remarkable ideas. I think you can be one of those influential people today, at work, at school, wherever you are. It doesn't matter how old you are, what you do in life. This is a very nice, beautiful day. Even your eyes can be twinkling with interest. So this is a beautiful, interesting day. Very, very interesting. Let's move now to Capricorn. It's a powerful day. You don't seem weak at all. If you do feel weak, there is something wrong. Maybe you got it wrong. Maybe someone says something and you're giving it too much attention. Astrologically, you're quite strong. There is nothing wrong with this beautiful day. Maybe it's planet Mars that may put some pressure on you. Maybe it affected you a little bit if you were born, let's say, between the 13th and the 18th of January. Maybe this is happening right now. So in all cases, let's say that if you were born between the 15th and the 19th of January, take it easy. Someone may be pushing your buttons. All you have to do is switch it off. Okay? Don't play that game. It's just very temporary, and you don't want to be affected by that. On the other hand, you can be very lucky, especially if you were born between the 7th and the 14th of January. Okay, let's move now to Aquarius, with the moon in your sign, the sun in the 4th house. I think you can do great things, very innovative things at school, at home, at work. Maybe you will bring all your stuff home. Maybe you want to redecorate. Maybe you want to give ideas. You want to invest in real estate. You want to sell. You want to fly. You want to relocate. It's like you want to do something very renovating for yourself, starting with your inside, which is your home, the basic home, and then with the home around you. Even when you go to your work, your office, your desk, it's your second home, you know? So maybe you want to do some changes there. And I think it's a beautiful day with the moon in your sign. It's a green light. Just make sure that you stay away from trouble. If you were born on the 20th, 21st of January, what you have to do is don't be tempted to break up relations. Don't be tempted to resign. You have to think twice. This is Pluto telling you pushing you to do things the wrong way. You have to sit back and think and think and think. Let's move now to Pisces. It's a slow day, which is fine. It gives you time to relax, to sit back and enjoy a slow Thursday and Friday. But I'm telling you, Saturday and Sunday, they're going to be marvelous. So you have to recharge these 2 days, and I think you should enjoy them. Now, if you have important stuff to do, important tasks, chores, travels, appointments, interviews, you really need to be wide awake, okay? Otherwise, things may go totally wrong, misunderstood, and totally chaotic, especially if you were born on the 25th, 26th of February. Let's wrap it up with born on the 11th of May. This can be a very, very interesting year. This is a year where you are totally under the spotlights. It should be for positive, for important reasons. If we take Jupiter into account, which visits your sign once every 12 years, it is here now, and in this year, it will knock on your door with very big opportunities that will turn your life upside down to the better. It should be a new phase in your life. Every 12 years is a phase. If you go back 12 years plus or minus 1 year, so what happened? Try to remember if something happened 12 years back, if your age permits it. Otherwise, try to enjoy this beautiful year, and whatever you do, think far, okay? It's a foundation, a new page, a new chapter in your life that should last for 12 years or even more. It's like you get married, you marry for life. So this is an important event in your life. I'm giving an example just like that. So wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.